I think that the Batman games. Who makes the Batman games?
Warner Brothers. I don't know. Look it up. I'm
It's
looking.
W. No, WB is the license. They have the license, and they're theirs. But I don't know who makes the games. It was Rocksteady. There you go.
Yeah, no, I don't. I ain't. I'm not a fan of the Batman games.
What? Well, the new ones are like because Arkham Knight and Arkham Asylum are really good.
Um,
I didn't really like the Suicide Squad one.
I mean, but that's what I mean. Like, I just feel like why do Sony games? Why do all the games that Sony be? What's up with Sony, Chris? You over there?
After I just bought my PlayStation 5 literally Christmas time of last year. So I just bought it because I was just like, um, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, man. I really play the same games I would have played on Xbox. That's the crazy
God
part.
damn.
No, I'm saying like college football 25,
No facts.
um, Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3, all that shit. And then like I played God of War, but then like God of War is fun. And then I played like Ghost of Tsushima. That was one of the
Yeah.
best games I ever played. But they don't really have that many games like I'm really interested in. Like Days Gone is kind of like World War Z. So then it's like I could have just played World War Z.
Facts. We need to get back to playing World War Z. That shit was fun.
They added. I don't know if they added more levels or anything, but that game was made to be played with people.
Which one?
World War Z
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
because
was
it's
way more
like all
people
the
into
different
it.
times you got to go turn the switches off and do all that stuff. It's fun to do it like with somebody. And you're right. I need to re-download World War Z. Let me know when you want to get back on that.
I got it on here. It's still on my game. So whenever we have a night where we get on the game again, even if it's like after we finish playing college football, we play.
Steve
Um,
be on War. There's a lot of times Steve will be on World War Z too because I had told
I
him.
told you just put him in the chat. Just
I
put him in
told
the
him no
chat.
because I had told him about no, no, well, no, not World War Z. He would be on what's that game we used to play? That game that just came out, the shooting game that's kind of like
Oh,
Call of
Defiant.
Defiant. He'd be
I
on
know
Defiant
niggas was
heavy,
cheating on Defiant. I seen some videos of how niggas got the little cheating software. I know they was using that on us.
where it's like they never miss.
It's a thing where let me see if I can find it.
That's every game though. I think that's why Call of Duty does a good job. Call of Duty does a good job kind of policing that.
What is that shit called?
The aimbot,
Right. That shit fucking crazy.
or sometimes it's like the actual controller. They put something on the controller itself.
That shit. I seen it on TikTok. I'm gonna just go. I might have to just text it to my phone, the other phone in the car.
No, Defiant is
Right.
fun. Like,
It's this thing that it shows like where everybody is. Like the police AI, where the police
yeah,
thing, like it like here it is right here. And this is cool too though, because if you win in if and when you decide to start moving, like you feel me, we keep talking before you got to get off and keep finishing this conversation. I don't feel like I gotta rush you off the phone. I hate that. That's why I do like Zoom. I ain't gonna lie.
you can stitch it together and do two like when you upload it, or is it live stream?
It's live stream, so I could just go take all of the little clips. I could just watch it back and take the clips too.
Okay.
Chris, this is what niggas was using on us what's it called, man?
On Defiant, where every time I return try to get to the zone to like,
Look, you see the little squares around them?
oh, it's just shoot it going straight to the.
So basically, you know where everybody is at. So again, like we was going, remember you be running and be like, man, ain't no way this nigga can see me. How this nigga just turned around and shot me through the wall?
Oh, okay. Let me
You
see.
see how you can see all they little
My thing with people who
look.
do that, I know I see. Is it guiding it where the bullets automatically hit the target, or you still got to aim?
You still gotta aim
Get
my.
you guys, you still
I
got to get it.
think
You still got to aim in a direction.
yeah, in that direction. Yeah, you can't just shoot to the left and then it's gonna shoot me across the map in the side of the head though. Like that's crazy.
My thing
But
with
like,
that
look at
is
this one. I'm
I don't
listening.
understand why people play. Why do people do that?
Because they just be trying to level their shit up and get all the guns. Because again, what we do know though is when you play these games though, when you level up all your weapons and all your guns and stuff like that, eventually
You could
you
go
are
back to
better than
playing
everybody
regular.
else.
You could play regular because now you got everything that you need.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, like they can level up everything, they can get hella wins and shit like that. They get all the skins, and then they just turn around and then they actually do play, and it's like they murder shit. Like this, what y'all had me on X Defiant doing. Like I don't play Madden every day. Why was I going through this struggle? Look at this.
No, X Defiant, I couldn't like X Defiant. I couldn't do anything. It was like not fun. Like every time I would drop in with y'all, I just would get shot.
But I think I really genuinely believe it's because we was playing against people who was like overly using this like crazy. They was trying to level. Remember, we were seeing dudes who levels was like super crazy. The game only had been out 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I was like, so you played you so they for 2 weeks they played they probably was cheating and it was playing, not going to work, not doing nothing, just playing the game.
Come on, all day, every day cheating.
And I
Oh,
can't do it.
I got a question for you, Chris. Who the greatest college national championship team ever? Greatest college football team ever?
College. You got '01 Miami, you got our 2000 Miami or 2000 Nebraska, '01 Miami, '05 SC, '06, '04 SC. Um, you got 2020 LSU, you got 2020, or is it 2019 LSU, and then it's like 2020 Alabama, then it's
So you wait. So you said who?
20
Come
because
on,
Joe Burrow's the 2019 LSU, I think, or the
I don't
20.
even think they make the top 10.
No, I'm not I'm just going through, I'm just
Yeah,
listing
no,
them
I feel
off the
you.
top of my head.
You said 2002
You got
Miami.
'05, you got '06 Texas, or was that yeah,
Okay,
'06 Texas, because the championship was in '06. So '06 Texas, um
I'm gonna see how long it take you to mention my boy.
oh, you talking about Tim Tebow?
That's not even my boy. Yeah, see, I'm gonna see how long it take you to mention my boy.
I mean, you got Cam. That's what 2011 Cam.
And then you think that's like again, this is like this. So when you think about the greatest ever, this like they gonna play against the U, that crazy ass U team. They gonna play against.
I think the U
Uh,
that 2001 U team would beat the Camden Auburn team because they would just. I feel like he would score still, but they would just be on his head too tough, and it would be difficult for
they
him.
might hurt him. They gonna try and hurt him.
That's true. They had like Jonathan Vilma and like all them niggas, the same niggas that was doing hit for hire in the net.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What
They like, yeah, you're right. They yeah.
USC, right?
USC, USC is like the best pro style type team in there. Um,
04 USC, right? Or
yeah.
05.
'04 USC. I mean, you could do 2008 Nebraska. They wasn't like a national championship winner, but they just had a crazy Ndamukong Suh.
But
Um,
it gotta be a whole fleet of niggas though. It can't if the team got one nigga on, they can't make
I
the
mean, you
team.
got Oregon. I mean, Oregon never won, but you got whichever Oregon you want to use. You got
Come
Ohio
on, Joey,
State
we got back to back. Oh, okay, Ohio State. Which one?
with Zeke. They was good. The
Okay,
quarterback.
this got to be the cream of the crop. This got to be because again, it's a team. The '02 team we know whooping ass. We know 2019 LSU crazy. We know USC was crazy. They won like 20 some games straight, almost 30 games straight. We know Texas was crazy. So we
Yeah,
got to have teams of like teams that was really like, oh no, them niggas was really crazy.
Texas. Honestly, Texas this year is really good.
Okay, no, this game full of shit. I'm here and I'm done. How about this? And let me make sure I got the right number on here because I think um, I think this might be arguably the greatest college football team that don't ever get mentioned, or era of a college football team that don't ever get mentioned.
Oh, who?
How about low key 2017 Alabama?
2017 Alabama is with. That's not Tua though. That's Jalen. That's Jalen
That's
Hurts.
Tua and Jalen Hurts on the same team. Tua threw 11 touchdowns that year. Jalen Hurts threw 17. You got Damian Harris, Bo Scarborough, Najee Harris, Joshua Jacobs, Brian Robinson, Devontae Smith, Calvin Ridley. Jerry Judy, Henry Ruggs, Irv Smith was a first round pick, Bradley Bozeman,
Yeah, I mean that team,
Alex Leatherwood,
it's
even though he
hard
ended up
because
being weak.
it's really hard because modern offenses, like that's why, like the modern LSU, like Joe Burrow LSU team versus the 0-1 Miami team, like and they running their Tampa 2 defense. That's when Tampa 2 was like really popular. Like they would have ate that up.
But that's what well, I always say this too. Like the reason why I just think it's crazy that they did somehow because LSU had that one season, we went straight to LSU being the greatest college football team ever because again, Alabama was whooping their feet for the last 10 years. They won one time and suddenly they was the greatest ever. Like again, when and I keep trying to find a specific team of Alabama where it was the perfect match of when they was bringing in them skill position players and when niggas like Reuben Foster was spinning niggas through the air. Well, think
Oh,
about
like when you talking about like the Clemson, Deshaun Watson teams versus those Alabama
that's
teams.
that's what I'm saying. Within that period of time, bro, the D line, we ain't even got to the D
Oh, when
line,
they
which
had Jonathan Allen in them, and they
come
was
on,
just
Chris.
beating.
Come
Yeah,
on, Chris. Deron Payne, Quentin Williams,
yeah. That's when
Terrell
Nick Saban was in.
Lewis,
That's when Nick
Mac
Saban was in his
Wilson.
line bag.
I don't understand how somebody gonna turn around and try and tell me that you better than them too. No. The U didn't have no quarterback. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're looking at the best quarterback, the best college football teams of all time, like I mean, we gotta make sure that don't nobody knock Reggie Bush the holy fuck out, but USC got a good chance.
Well,
And
Linda
again,
White
like
and Linda White was good too.
yeah, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie. In 2002, you having Sean Taylor and Jonathan Vilma and all of them going against Lindell White and Reggie Bush would have been crazy to see.
It would have just been big on big, athlete on athlete. Somebody would have, you know.
I mean, LA might have got folded. I don't know because we already know that they had the Asian homies in the deep on the secondary, and them niggas ain't covering Andre Johnson and Kellen Winslow.
Or Percy, but that was for Florida though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we are close. We up in there. We are that second tier team. We in there with like Georgia.
I feel like the 0-1 Miami was still like a nine. They was like a 90s team though, even though it was 0-1. Like it felt more
Yeah,
like
no, that was for sure the 99 era, the 99, 98 era, for sure. They was
like even
literally all they all came into college. If you came into college in the 90s, you a 90s era team, nigga.
yeah,
Just
like
because you played in the 2000s don't
like
mean that.
they senior year was 0-1 and 2000, but they started in 90, 96 or whatever.
Clinton Portis, can we talk about that real quick? This also brings me to my next point because that was why he was on the Raw Room and they was talking about teams. And again, like I don't know if it's 2017 Alabama. I don't know if it's 2000 and like 13, 15 Alabama. Because again, when they had Reuben Foster, they was crazy. But when they had that D line, I used to feel like Alabama was gonna break niggas' legs. Like I used to watch Alabama and be uncomfortable watching them chase quarterbacks and shit. I'm like, they gonna break a nigga leg out here.
I mean, that's why Deshaun Watson was so good because he was just out there running around and just beating them.
Like a James, but like he was in Bourne Identity, like Jason Bourne.
Like he would run
Did you?
around, they would try to get
Mm-hmm.
him, he would spin out and then throw it down the field. And they had T. Higgins, like
For a touchdown. Like for an actual touchdown. Did you know that Clinton Portis ran a 4.28, a 4.26?
a 4.26 hand time,
He ran a 4.26, Chris.
a 4.26 hand time.
He ran a 4.26 period in
Then how come when he
2003.
was, but he not, but how come when they be showing like 40 times and they be putting Dre Archer
Because he
and
didn't go to the combine.
so he ran it at his pro day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they don't really care. So it was
Well,
hand
he
time.
was based on what I seen, but no, based on what I seen from him, he was like a knucklehead though. Not in a bad way, but like he was
Oh,
just like
he was like Jalen Carter.
he was just like
He was like, he
he
was
went
like
in the
Jalen
interview
Carter.
with the Denver Broncos. He talking to the Denver Broncos. He like, man, y'all ain't finna draft me. What y'all got me in here for? Y'all ain't finna draft me. Get drafted by the Denver Broncos. Like he that type of dude.
Okay.
Which is crazy as hell. Like
I think I personally think that it's bad matchups for everybody because the Tebow team, them playing against the 0-1 Miami, I feel like the game wouldn't even finish
because they gonna be fighting or because niggas gonna die.
because they're gonna be fighting like the Pouncey twins, Aaron Hernandez, and them fight going against Michael Irvin. Like
Not Michael Irvin, no, because again, wait, that's the other thing, right? That team is from like the '80s, though.
I mean not Michael Irvin.
You talking about Andre Johnson in them?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean they got a team with Ray Lewis in them. I think they won a national championship also.
That's just ain't Ray Lewis with the 2000s?
No,
Am I tripping? Wait, because Ray Lewis is way younger than um Michael Irvin and them. He didn't play with
mm-hmm.
them.
Yeah, no. Miami, if they get back to it again and can win again now, they could low-key restart their whole we back shit.
Oh, you think Miami? Okay, I agree. I mean,
Okay, so they won in 83, 87, 89, 91, 2001. So I think Ray Lewis won in the 91 era. If not, that's crazy that Ray Lewis didn't win on that championship. I think he won in 91.
I think you're right.
That's crazy. They trying to make their comeback. Yeah, Nick Saban, the greatest college coach ever, bro. Alabama at one point, they was really like the best niggas around.
Well, and it's also how he recruited. He would be like, there would be some teams where they would just have the best running back. Some teams they would just have a crazy D line. Some teams they would have good safeties. Some teams now all of a sudden they got good receivers. It's like he was just going crazy. He was just like, I could beat you any type of way.
And then at one point, then he just stacked it all on top of each other. Like
When they had nine spin on him
mm-hmm.
and Devontae and fucking yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that one time period was crazy. Okay, so Ray Lewis didn't win in 91. So Ray Lewis never won in college. He never won a national championship.
Never?
Because they didn't win again until
Think about, you know what's crazy? The thing about college football is it's so much. I feel like I know more about the NFL than college because college got so much history and stuff.
mm-hmm. You know, college football is expensive as hell. It's way too much. Way too much. 89, 87. Man, they won in 83, 87. Yeah, we can stop with this. Who the fuck is this? Steve Walsh, Craig Erickson. Yeah, they not beat nobody. They had Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin was getting off with 715 yards in this college football season and 6 touchdowns. That's crazy. Hey, nah, they niggas was weak back in the day. I'm not going for it. These stats is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the running backs had 364. One had 364 yards, the other one had 309 yards rushing. 3 touchdowns between these two niggas right here. The running backs in total got 2, 4, 6 touchdowns. Come on, man. 6 touchdowns. Michael Irvin got 6 receiving touchdowns. Yeah, they not beat nobody in the modern era.
That's the thing. Like now, if you give Miami a modern era offense, it's
That was
still
the 1987 team. Oh, okay.
I mean, even like those other teams, like there's a lot of good teams right there, man. Like even like the 2006 Colorado and all them, they was good too. They wasn't like the best, but they was good.
Okay, so who the best teams to never win a national championship?
The 05 06 USC. I mean, the LSU. I forgot what year the LSU team.
Oh, you talking about that USC team that LSU team that had like Odell and Tyrann Mathieu and like all
I'm
them
talking
on
about
it.
there was an LSU team that had uh what's it called? What's the dude that be on NFL Network? The big D lineman dude. I forgot his name.
I think he won one. I think they won. They
They
won with
won. No, they won one, but they didn't get the.
Nick
That was
Saban.
back when they would have. You would have to share it.
Remember, no, they whooped somebody ass crazy with Jamarcus Russell. They won. Nick Saban won. That's when he left. He went to the league after that.
I know, but it was like they didn't have to. But remember, they like because it was back then. If you went undefeated, they would just vote and say who was the best, and you just get a plaque, and it was like you didn't even get to play nobody.
Let's see. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The year that they won, they played. And on 07. I forgot who they played at the end of the season. They whooped their feet crazy.
Let me transition to this before I head out the door because I forgot I have to go to the gym before I wash my clothes.
Yeah, they whooped Ohio State 38-24.
if USC, God dang it, if USC beats Michigan, consist like not maybe not as good as Texas. Let's say they beat Michigan by 10. What does that mean for USC?
I think USC needs to not worry about looking like Texas because I don't think USC got what Texas got. I think USC needs to worry about just winning the game because uh
I mean, because all of a sudden now,
LSU is not that good.
USC might have to play like say Michigan USC goes 10-2, 9-3. They sneak in, they like 10 seed. They play
Wait,
Texas in
wait,
the first
wait.
round.
Let's just stay on this game. Texas gonna whoop their ass and USC gonna.
It's so sad though because they're using a West Coast system and coach. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, at the end of the day, USC is a quality team on the come up right now. They looking good. They doing their thing. But I
If,
think everybody need to pump the brakes because then you look up and realize that USC has only played Utah State and LSU
I know that, and they play Utah State. Remember
at
last week
home.
when it was hot as hell? It was 95 degrees that night, and they played LSU in a dome.
So I
They,
think
they ain't even left the
you
West
look at
Coast.
LSU. LSU should have lost last week and should have. The referees literally cheated before our all national eyes because the nigga pushed the quarterback in the chest and niggas called a blindside illegal defenseless hit on the quarterback on a pick six which is crazy. I ain't never seen that in my life.
That's the NCAA video game ref.
Rick, come on. So again, like, yes, LSU won, so that looks like a good win against LSU now that y'all beat LSU, but we know LSU ain't good.
Like
We
I
know that they
said,
coach ain't that good,
like I said,
unfortunately.
so like I said, so if USC wins, is it more about how good Texas is, or how sorry?
Yes. What man, we gonna see. We gonna know how Chris. We gonna know how good Texas. Chris, we know how good Texas is. The nigga came in and scored 5 touchdowns.
And yeah, that's true.
Like it was like he had the control in his hand. It was like Arch Manning dropped back in the pocket and had the control though. Like he was reading the defense with a controller. Like, oh, okay, B open, B, oh, Y open. Okay, I'm finna take off and run for 67 yards. My first play touchdown, second play 67-yard touchdown, third play or third drive touchdown,
Um,
fourth drive.
that's true. But so you saying this game for, and then Michigan said Alex Orji is gonna be the starter, which means they gonna revert back to their Denard Robinson esque offense.
I think I think that's what people want them to devolve into, but I think that they're gonna find a healthy medium
They gonna
between
run the ball. It's USC. The coach
running
already said they're gonna run the
running the
ball like 50
ball,
times.
running the ball heavy, but again, like using play action, playing off play action, getting him outside the pocket to make simple read and throw plays. Like I don't think it's gonna be Denard Robinson actually.
Or maybe
And I
not
think
Denard.
again, that's why USC got to watch out. Like they kind of don't know what to expect.
Instead, it's like a
They
week
don't know
zero.
this
Instead, it's like a
team.
week one game because they was running a whole like pass first offense, and now that they just
Don't
switched
know
to
this
Alex Orji.
team. This team got a good defense and a better defense than what I think LSU has. And so again, like
That's true. They got better. They got better corners and safeties.
they gonna try and look to challenge USC, and I think they got better running game possibly and a better line than Michigan. I mean, in LSU too. So I think USC like just seeing everybody gravel over the defense, and then I looked up and realized, man, they only gonna play one team, and the team that they played ain't that good to be
And then
saying
what did they did? But
we
then they
can
shut out.
change on defense.
They shut out Utah State, which
That don't matter.
no, I know, but for them that's a big step.
It ain't because it's Utah State. You already supposed to be doing that. If you wasn't doing that before, then what the fuck was wrong with you?
Utah State played Utah the next week, which was the other day, and they scored like 28 points.
That's because that's their rival though. They came to USC knowing that they was gonna lose. They just didn't know in which way they was gonna lose. Like literally, like okay, we already know we finna lose. We just don't really know necessarily what way these niggas gonna make us lose. Oh, okay, we finna lose this way. All right. Versus a situation where it's like Utah, they like, nah, man. Utah State like, nah, man, fuck Utah. We finna come in here and fuck their season up. We finna fuck their playoff chances up. We blah, blah, blah. You know, all that rah-rah bullshit that they do. And just to go out there and still lose, but lose because you fall harder than the motherfucker versus LA where you ain't worried about none of that shit. So I just think USC need to be attentive. USC need to respect its opponent. I think USC need to come out and
No,
understand
USC
that.
needs to. I think USC respects their opponent. I just think the alumni base.
I don't think that I don't think that they respect them.
How much? But where do you get that from?
I think these kids just, I mean, I just would go based on just the generation in how the kids are in a good amount of ways. Like, so I would just say it again. Like, I don't think that they come in expecting Michigan to be able to beat them. So again, if you don't think somebody can beat you, you don't really respect them.
But
So
where are you getting that from, though? Like, how would you know that they don't respect the kids? That's like some. That's
how
like
would
you
you
have to
know
be
that?
like in the
How
locker room.
wait, but wait. How would you know the opposite way? If we
You,
both going off projection
you
opinions,
really
think
don't
about it.
know. That's the thing. Some stuff like that, unless you
But
like with the
again, what
program.
I'm saying is we from California, so we kind of understand that we know how USC players and the team confidence is. USC, first of all, we know this because we know how every type of USC player act. Let's not act like we're not from California. I just watched a video the other day, and it was of Amon-Ra St. Brown, or a month or so ago, of Amon-Ra St. Brown, and how he talked about USC, whatever. And it's the same level of confidence that Keyshawn Johnson carried, did everybody carry by USC, as they should. So at the end of the day, they see Michigan losing and look at how they look. They do not respect Michigan. They do not look at Michigan as a former national championship team or nothing. They look at this like, oh, okay, we finna go out here and play these niggas and we finna beat them. So I don't understand why, like, you feel me? There's nothing wrong with saying that. I don't know why we gotta humble USC and make it seem like they're gonna be humble. They play in California as USC. The better they get, the worse they gonna act. Period. That's how it is with USC. Like we've seen it every single time. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just USC culture. Same thing with Miami. Same thing with Texas, right? Same thing with Ohio State. All it takes is a few wins, and we already feeling like we back. So I don't know why we got to turn around and make them some Cinderella humble USC story. They're
That's
not
true.
planning on acting like
That
that.
was true because Texas was trying to say they was back before they was back. A long
Wasn't
time.
was USC just with Caleb Williams not talking about they was back and all that other shit playing against Tulane, losing in the Sugar Bowl? Oh, we just lost that game because this wasn't really the bowl we were trying to play in. Oh yeah, we
Nah,
going to the national championship with Caleb Williams after he won the Heisman. Do we do? Is that not just last year?
that's on USC. They should have won that.
But again, just last season though, wasn't that how they started? They came in like type shit. Oh yeah, we going to the national championship. We won the high. We got a Heisman Trophy quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I mean. Like they just, it's not a negative. They just, hell no, they don't respect Michigan, and that's why they got to be attentive because they also beat LSU, and they will believe like, oh, LSU is better than Michigan. But I don't think that is why I'm saying that too. That's what I mean
Well,
by they don't
this is
respect
also
them.
this is also a conference game. Their first conference game too.
That's what I mean. Like, and again, like they're not supposed to respect Michigan.
This
They
is their
just need
first.
to be attentive and handle their business though.
It's also important because it's their first conference game. So that
Because
means
again, it's like, mm-hmm.
no, when it's your first conference game, it's like they set it up that way on purpose. Though your first conference game, you playing Michigan. Like I think does Oregon play? Does I think conference play starts this week, right? Like does Oregon play? Oregon plays Michigan State this week. UCLA played the conference game last, so they played Indiana and lost by 30,
Yeah, they lost by 30.
which is crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit out of hand. That shit.
UCLA,
How do y'all do that?
UCLA should go back to the Pac-12 that they building.
I said they shouldn't have. I said that they shouldn't have left when they did it.
No, because they
They
didn't
had
know
no
that
reason
all
to
that.
leave. They had no reason to leave.
If UCLA would have stayed, the Pac-12 would have stayed together.
For them, I mean, but why? What do you get from following?
Um,
What do
UCLA
you get
money,
from following? You help USC. So basically,
the
the
cut
Big
of the
Ten
pie,
said,
no, the cut
yeah,
of the pie, but the cut of the pie, like the money that each team get in the conference from the from the
but
media deal.
the way I look at it is what do you
The
get
Big
from
Ten is
going
like
up there?
100 million a year. The Pac-12
You
was like 40.
But again, you help USC because realistically, they kind of saying to USC, yeah, I mean, y'all weak. We don't really want y'all over here right now. I mean, if y'all bring y'all other homie over here, it make it a little more interesting to have to watch y'all because y'all dancing over there in the corner trying to act like y'all sexy with a fat ass and y'all got that. Y'all trying to figure out if y'all got a BBL, y'all gonna get a BBL, lose some weight. USC, we'll take your little thick homegirl over there who be doing all the little freaky stuff in UCLA if y'all are coming, then we'll take the real baddie between y'all and Oregon. We'll take all of y'all if y'all. All right, and Washington. We'll take the little light skinned girl too in Washington. Well, y'all for y'all
What?
go ahead come, but we not finna just take you and USC. If you think it's just finna be you and Oregon finna come over here acting like y'all some work, so damn y'all can cut that shit out. So niggas said, "Hey, UCLA, come on, bring your thick ass over here with them titties and shit. Come
Wait,
over
wait,
here
hold
doing
on,
that little
wait,
freak
wait,
shit."
wait, wait, wait. Chill.
No, nigga said, "Hey, UCLA, come over here with all that titties, with them titties and all that ass over here, so you get beat on every other week, but it's gonna look good because you light skinned. Come on, we finna go over here. They want us and all this attitude. I mean, they don't really want us and all this attitude, but they'll take us with all this attitude if you come with us, and Washington, you come too." UCLA should have said, "Hey, fuck y'all, go figure it out," and stayed in the Pac-12 because then you become the king of the Pac-12. But instead, we gonna follow behind USC like the little thick homegirl who got potential, and
And the
ain't never
money,
gonna figure it out.
and the money was the money that they would get as a
What
school.
I'm
They
saying
needed.
is that sound good, but realistically, if you the only big dog over here, you can get a good amount of money being the only big dog over here without
Well,
having to go
And
overseas.
then Chip Kelly left at the last minute. Like Chip Kelly was like, he left
That's
at
what
the
I'm
end of
saying. They shouldn't
spring.
have left. They shouldn't have left. Like they should have just stayed in the Pac-12, and they would have dominated what was Pac-12 media. Pac-12 media, Pac-12 money would have been dominated by them now because they the only team in and of the Pac-12 that still left. Like they would have got 100% of that. They kind of, like I said, I think it was a bad decision. I think they blew it.
I think what's the call should go back to the Pac-12 too, Colorado.
I think they'll be able to figure it out over there. It's better for recruiting being over there because it helps Deion get the kind of players that he needs. Okay, so you got Illinois and Nebraska on Friday. You got Rutgers and Virginia Tech this weekend. LSU, UCLA, Michigan, USC, Northwestern, Washington, Iowa, Minnesota,
LSU,
Michigan
man,
State.
damn, they're about to get blew out.
I told you, battle ass and the thick little homegirl over here can't figure it out. Just getting beat on. Just they bringing her around just for niggas to have. Oh, we trying to get them around these certain type of
Well,
niggas. We
I
bringing
mean,
her around.
listen, UCLA, that's a game where it's like, I think it's a home and home. So that's a game where you get blew out, but then next year, like you see where you are and see like maybe we got better
Mm,
next
yeah, they gonna get blew out again. UCLA finna look like how they was looking at back when back some years ago.
when they had Kevin Prince and that's when we was in elementary school and they was just whatever.
Nah, not in elementary school. Elementary school, they
Yeah,
had
like
Maurice Drew. They was cool. If you talking about in middle school, high school,
when they had whenever year they had Kevin Prince, bro, because he was terrible.
that was like we was first getting into high school.
Yeah, like the '07 UCLA, the 08 09 season. No, that was not good.
Yeah, they finna go back to that. They just, yeah.
Man, it's hard out here, man. Imagine if your coach leave in the spring. That's like even in high school or like even in the pros. What if Kyle Shanahan was like, man, I'm about to go coach they University of Texas A&M offered me 300 million to coach bring the 49ers offense to Texas A&M.
No, that's like him saying, "No, I'm finna go over here and I'm finna be the Rams offensive coordinator." The
Right.
nigga
That's it.
stayed. The nigga stayed in the conference. The nigga stayed in the same conference UCLA went to. Like what?
That's it. Yeah, that is worse.
I
I
ain't never
mean,
seen a coach say we can't beat none of these niggas ever in my
how,
life so fast.
how much money would Texas A&M have to offer Kyle Shanahan for him to bring the 49ers offense and the scheme to Texas A&M? Because they got
100
the I
million, it
feel
wouldn't work in college though.
you said it wouldn't work in college.
Nah, it's too many athletes all over. Even though the NFL got athletes, they shit about assignment. College don't, man, fuck that. Niggas don't give a fuck. All that
I mean,
rash mouth shit, man, that shit gonna last about 3 minutes. Niggas ain't got enough college players to do that. They doing the 49ers using generational NFL bodies to do that.
archetypes like they because like Debo is a generational of that type of
Yeah,
receiver.
man, you'll have 3 kids out there doing what Debo do with niggas and 2 tight ends. You got think about man. And again, like you also gonna it's gonna be hard because how do you could get somebody to commit to playing underneath that style? You know you ain't gonna get no numbers. The ball going all over the place. Ain't everybody ain't getting no numbers. That shit gonna look like them University of Miami 1983 to 87 stats. Like I said, running back 300 yards, wide receiver 600 yards, wide receiver 400 yards. Like no, I'm
So you
good.
saying like
I'm going over here where I get the
so
ball.
you don't think Kyle Shanahan can go to college and do good?
Hell no, it take too many bodies.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Think about
and
it. Like
he has the perfect setup, and like he has the perfect setup. He has a Hall of Fame left tackle. He has a generational, like top 50 running back, you know, ever. he got a generational like Debo Samuel s like running back hybrid receiver. He's really good. I mean, and Brock Purdy really is like one of the quarterbacks that he get better the more time he plays. Like, are you out of him after him playing the Vikings and him seeing the type of scheme they threw at him? Brock Purdy seemed like he watched film and he gonna get better. And next time they play a
He was
team
in
with that
college
type of
for 1,000 years, so it's like that's a benefit. It's not a bad thing.
remember there used to be a bad thing there, but like he's a senior. It's a question mark. We don't know if he's that good. Like,
But it's only because it can help them keep their job. It's hard. It's hard. Excuse me. It's way harder to evaluate, and it take way more time to wait and see on a nigga who been in college for 38 seconds than it take to sit there and allow a dude who you know is a finished product and you can see what he finna be and put that out there. Because again, like you can't get too much credit for saying, "Oh, okay, I scouted this dude who's in college for 5 years, 4 years, or whatever," and turn around and be like, "Yeah, I noticed this dude." You get way more credit for trying to tell somebody that you thought, not to say that he's not going to be worth nothing, because I think he's still going to be good. But for example, you want to try and tell somebody that you discovered Trey Lance or Anthony Richardson with team number of starts in the entirety of football career besides Pop Warner.
Anthony Richardson and Trey Lance.
So when it wasn't no weight limit, no more on the kids playing, niggas got team number of starts these two niggas do in a football playing career, and niggas done drafted these two niggas in the first round of the NFL draft.
Because projections.
But and again, you got more time to say, "Oh, we gotta wait and see. Oh, we gotta wait and see." If he develop in 5 years, but he don't make nothing of himself, if he take 5, 6 years to develop, he was on the team for 4 years, bounced around to 2 separate teams, and on year 6, he finally good. Geno Smith,
like Sam Darnold.
Niggas gonna say, "Oh, I scouted him at the beginning, though. I knew that he could make it in the league. It just took some time." Versus, "Oh, okay, well, let's talk about this player who already in here, who already clearly could play, and we see like what's right here." You don't get no credit for that. The coach get credit for that. Russell Wilson.
Like also, like that brings me to my point of like I actually watched Jayden Daniels film, like with like all his like the all 22 like film. Jayden Daniels looked like he kind of played like Lamar a little bit, but it's like he looked super comfortable out there. He looked more comfortable than Caleb for sure.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the better one between us.
I don't know if it's because of the scheme that they're in. First of all, the Commanders' O-line is good. That's number one. Number two, the scheme that they're in, like they have Austin, like his running back is Austin Eckler. Like he has like good pieces around him, and Cliff Kingsbury kind of put a scheme around him that makes him comfortable.
Yeah, no, Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson is a good little pairing.
That's what I'm saying. Like and their O-line is really good. The Chicago Bears O-line, the center be getting his ass whooped. Like the nose tackle was like throwing him off, like clubbing him out the way and doing a full speed rush to Caleb.
Yeah, he got to get the ball out of his hands fast though. Like,
but then your ball out of but he does get like I was watching the scheme. The scheme they have is a lot of DJ Moore like drags and a lot of DJ Moore like hitches and like one step hitch and slants and shit.
Man,
but it's just like
them shits though. He need to get the ball out of his hand. He need to get rid of the ball though. That's the thing. Caleb Williams. That's the difference between Caleb Williams and Jayden Daniels. I will say, Jayden Daniels is scrambling to get away. Caleb Williams is scrambling to here we go.
Like he's scrambling to like make up some time so he could throw it down the field or something.
Yeah, man. Like for him, it's some dudes. It's like the play start. Some dudes it's like, all right, I got to make somebody miss, and then the second play start. It's some niggas like the play don't start until I start running around, and it's like, nigga, no, bro, just run the play.
That's true.
And I feel like Caleb Williams' whole thing is like, again, like he gives these niggas can't hold me, and it's like, no, they can. This the pros, buddy.
They can, but he be trying. Like that thing with him is he really be trying though. Like he don't
but
give
who
like
who was the last person that was doing that? And granted, Caleb Williams is better than him, but who was the last person that was doing that? Where he at now?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Carson Wentz.
Oh, you talking about? Okay, so you saying like Carson, like when niggas try to hit Carson Wentz would really be trying to like get away and throw the ball, like
yeah, like why is you trying
to see quarterbacks like some quarterbacks when the D line get to them, they just lay down. They're like, all right, bro, you got me. But Carson Wentz used to be like, no, we're gonna fight, and I'm gonna try to still throw it.
Yeah, like why are you getting
Yeah.
into a hand-to-hand comp? Why everything gotta be John Wick? Like nigga, I don't want my
Oh
quarterback playing
shit.
John Wick, my niggas. Like stop.
He's like still like you said Caleb trying to flip niggas over his back like Steven Seagal.
Come on,
That shit
Chris.
is funny as hell. Because that's what
Bruh.
like when they played Houston, Daniil Hunter was like in his face and he was really trying to flip him over his back.
No, I'm finna find the clip. I'm finna low key find the clip. Nah, cause now you done reminded me of this shit. Damn, what part of the game was that?
Who the Bears play this week? I want to say they played Tennessee this week, which Jeffrey Simmons, you're not flipping him over your back.
Jeffrey Simmons.
You're not flipping Jeffrey
Probably.
Simmons over your back, player. Just go ahead and just go ahead and sit down. I want to say they played Tennessee this week.
I think they did.
Which means maybe they need to get him on some boots or something. Because
Check the ball down, man. Just get the ball out your hands.
if you notice when they run the ball, the holes don't be there. Like DeAndre Swift be kind of like getting tackled for 1 yard gain type shit or 2 yard loss.
I mean,
So this next year, if you was a GM, you're gonna trade Keenan Allen for some picks to like straight Keenan Allen to the Raiders or something. The Raiders can put Keenan Allen, get another receiver and get a first round pick so they could draft like the top center, top guard.
Are you going for that?
The Raiders would do. I think Keenan Allen.
Are you going for that? No, I'm not going for that. That man can't stay upright. If I go for that, fire me. If whoever go for that, fire him because he ain't looking out for our best interest as a team.
So you don't think Keenan Allen and Devontae together wouldn't be like that would be a good tandem, really? Honestly.
I need players that can stay on the field because Keenan Allen looked good week 2, 5, 6, 8. Then when the niggas need him in the playoffs, though, Keenan Allen be nowhere to be found.
Or he'd be like, oh well, okay. I also think that maybe a lot of teams could use him though.
No, I'm not saying that they can't, but it's not no teams trying to win nothing could use him.
So you don't think Keenan Allen playing for the damn Ravens?
Keenan Allen got to be in a position. Keenan Allen need to be playing in Arena League.
Okay. No, see, now you're doing too much.
Man, look, that's
nah. You're doing too much because last year he had one of the best years of his career, and he like in year 8.
Everybody had the best year. One of the best years of their career last year. Man, these rules is crazy now. You don't agree?
Oh, okay. So if Tyreek played in 06 when the receivers could get their ass beat down the field, he wouldn't be doing as good.
He different. He more special than Keenan Allen is to me. Or I'm tripping.
You said he's more. Yeah, he's better than Keenan. I'm just saying because you're saying because of the way you can't. It's PI. Like if you contest too hard, they don't call PI. If the receivers if they throw a back shoulder on every type of route. So now even if you're in a perfect position, the receiver just gonna turn around and the ball gonna be in his hip. Like it's certain shit that you just can't. You can't do nothing about it as a DB.
Not that's all. And again, I feel like even though Keenan Allen good, I mean, I'm not.
I've seen they be doing back. You know how you used to seeing back shoulder on fades, and you see back shoulder on maybe certain routes. I've been seeing back shoulder on every route now. I seen a nigga throw back shoulder on a drag.
No,
I seen a nigga throw back shoulder on the drag. So the nigga was running out the slot. He ran, the drag. You take 1 step, 2 steps, and you cut across the field at a horizontal angle. He was going fast as hell. The quarterback threw it back shoulder. So that means when he caught it, he spun the other way, and the DB just kept running. What are you supposed to do? Imagine a nigga running across your face back, and the quarterback throw a back shoulder. So then you're in front of him. catch a back shoulder and spin the opposite way and keep going because it's like you
Nah,
can't nobody move like that. All right, bro.
yeah, no, at all.
I'm about to go inside the gym, bro. But I'm just like, keep in mind, bro. Imagine you a corner and a nigga throw a back shoulder drag. How
No,
you
I get
cover
what
that?
you're talking about.
If
I
you
mean, you can't.
because on a drag, if you trailing him, that means he beat you. He gonna throw it forward. If you in front of him or you even with him, he throw a back shoulder drag, nigga, you gonna keep running or you gonna blow your ACL.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying, like, I was just saying it, like, coming into the end of this season, like preseason time,
Yeah,
like they for sure got to bring back letting the DBs, like the safeties, got to have like a free range to start hitting niggas out the air again.
yeah. Hey, bro. Well, hold on. I'm about to go inside the gym, bro. Let me go in here, bro. We gonna
Yeah, no,
finish
I'll highlight
this.
you. What happened? Say that again.
No, I'm saying we're gonna finish this later, bro. I gotta go in here. I gotta pee and shit. So let me go.
Yeah, hit me
All right.
later. I'm finna put these highlights of Caleb Williams flipping niggas over his back like Steven Seagal, and I'm finna turn this on.
All right, bro.
All right. Come on, look, trying to flip niggas over his back like Steven Seagal. And now, no cap, nigga, dude hit him hard for him to still ran with him on his back like this. Like now he hit Caleb in the center of his numbers. Mm. Steven Seagal. And this one, I was talking about this the other day. He had a man wide open right here at the bottom of the screen. Wide open. This man was wide open. Like, I don't even understand how this is what I'm talking about this whole idea of like, oh, the play don't start until after I start running around. This this is crazy that they didn't even point this out on Sunday Night Football when this happened. Like, sir, sir. Like, yeah, the ball might get swatted away, but just throw the ball to the tight end. Damn. And see, they was going full speed and they wasn't breaking down no more because they knew that he was finna start trying to make moves. Damn. No, he said the center was getting fucked up. I don't know. My boy said they center was getting fucked up. I mean, these last few look clips, I don't see center was looking good. 1 and 2. Yeah, nah, he holding up. Nah, the center holding up. Yeah, man. Moral of the story, honey back there laying down sleep. I'm gonna get up off of you.